All right, everyone, welcome to Strength today. We are going to start here at noon hour. We are going to be doing a little bit of supersets today. So we're going to hit our upper body, we're going to hit our lower body. We're going to feel a real good burn today. A little bit change of pace. We're actually going to do a certain amount of reps and sets. So we're actually going to do 12 repetitions in each set that we do, rather than just a certain time limit. And I will actually take you through each one of those. So we're going to go all at the same pace. If we're going down to our, let's say, split squats, we'll be doing that at the pace that you will see on the screen. So, let's start with a warm-up here. So today you'll need some dumbbells, and you can interchange your weights if one feels too light or too heavy. But for starters, let's just go into a jog. So we're just going to jog in place. Just start to get that heart rate up. Good work. Hopefully everyone had a great holiday weekend. Good. And we'll get some marches. So drive your knee up a little bit more towards your chest. Get your core starting to activate as we're bringing those knees up. Squeeze your abs, helping with like that knee drive. Already starting to feel the heart rate coming up. Good work with those marches. Now we're going to go into a walking hamstring. So let those hips sink back. Front leg forward, straight, toes towards the ceiling. And you're just going to swoop down, bringing your arms up every repetition. Just starting to get those hamstrings warmed up. Good. Face forward here. Good work. Just been sitting all day, or if you've been traveling from the weekend, getting those hamstrings just a little bit more woke up. They've been in a seated position, they're going to be tight. It's really going to help get them a lot more mobile, flexible, ready for today's workout. Good. Do a few more. Our back nice and flat. Great. And we'll go into a hamstring curl. So back and forth, bring your heels towards your glutes. Get your arms moving now. Back and forth like so. Good work. Getting the upper body involved while bringing our knees or our heels to our glutes. Back and forth. There you go. Good. And for our next movement, let's just do some arm circles. So take a break on those legs. Forward. Keeping our shoulders towards the ground. And reverse it. Really bring your shoulder blades back when you do this as you're opening up your shoulders. Just like so. There you go. You're going to feel that into your shoulders and shoulder blades. We're going to hit that area today. We have 2 shoulder movements, so get ready for that. And we'll go into some sunrise squats. So you can have your legs out like a sumo squat. You start with your hands up, bring them down, and then and back up. There you go. Every time you come up, squeeze your glutes together. Get that full pelvic tilt in there. And back down. Great. Good work. Let's do a couple more. All right, so let's start with our first movement today. So you can grab your dumbbells. We're gonna start off with a split squat. The way that's gonna look is we'll start with our left leg forward. Start with your left leg forward. And what you'll do, drop that right leg back to a comfortable position. You don't want it too far back. You don't want it right next to you. Just whatever width you feel like you're going to have good balance, because we're going to primarily be working that front left leg. And so what you'll do, you'll just sink your hips down to a comfortable depth and then come back up. Okay? So, like I said, we'll start with 12 reps. So we're going to do 12 reps on our left leg. Go down. 1. And 4. And 8. 4 more. And 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it here. Trying to keep our hips level and also activating our glutes. And push up to the heel. There you go. And let's go to the right leg. So right leg forward. When we're coming down, try to keep our back as flat and straight up and down as we can. So 1. And also 2. Pushing up through that right heel. Your right heel. All that force is going through your right heel there. That's 6. Halfway there. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Good work. So, no rest for this next. We're going to go right into those split squats into this next exercise, and that is a dumbbell deadlift. So you'll bring your dumbbells in front of you, just like so, and then push your hips back, keeping our back nice and keeping your back nice and flat. Go down to a depth that you're comfortable with, where you can still keep your back nice and flat, and then come back up. We'll count that as our first rep. Feet about shoulder width. Down, nice and slow, and extend all the way through. There, that's 2, 3, good work, 4, 5, keep our glutes and abs really engaged throughout all these. Halfway. We'll count down from 6. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, let's get a 1-minute rest here. Kind of gets a minute to recuperate here, get our muscles back up to shape. We're gonna do that, those 2 exercises with the split squats and dumbbells, or deadlifts, 2 more times. So that's 3 sets total of 12 reps each. So get a drink of water, walk around, maybe do some of those hamstring curls that we did in our warm-up. Keep our legs moving, but yet allow for recovery. We got about 25 seconds before we start our next set. There you go. And let's go grab our dumbbells, get ready for our second set of split squats. Left leg forward, drop that right leg back, and start our repetition. 1, 2, pushing through our heels, 3, 4, keeping our back nice and flat as we're doing this too, and just trying to keep it straight up and down. You might lean forward just a little bit, that's okay. We're at 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Let's switch to the other side. So right leg is forward, left leg back, and back to whatever distance is comfortable, you are comfortable with. But now we're pressing up through that right heel, keeping our back nice and flat. You're gonna feel that into your glutes and into your quadricep muscle. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good work. Something to keep in mind as we're doing these two, bring our shoulder blades back. We don't want our weights coming forward like that the whole time. Still good posture, holding those shoulder blades back. Let's go right into those deadlifts now. Feet about shoulder width. Drop your hips back to whatever depth you can go. You can try to go all the way down to the floor. If you can't keep that back straight while doing that, then just go to whatever depth you can while keeping your back nice and straight. Nice and flat. Here you go. 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze your glutes all the way up. 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Squeeze your glutes at the top there, and relax. So we got about a 1 minute recovery. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Move around, do those hamstring curls that we were doing earlier. Keep those legs nice and loose, helping them recover. Good, maybe you want to also do a couple hamstring stretches. Keep our legs ready and recovering. Always good to do, whether you're at the gym and you're in between sets just like we are. Just do some movement, not just sitting there. Letting your body have an active recovery. You get more calories burned, keeps our heart rate up, potentially better even, more sets, more heavier weights. There you go. All right, 10 seconds. Let's grab our weights. Last set of our split squat to deadlift. So left leg forward, right leg back, and we'll start on our first rep now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up through your left heel. 6, 7, 8. Trying to keep our back straight up and down from the floor as we get to these later reps. 11, one more, and 12. Perfect. Let's switch to the other side. You're gonna bring your right leg forward, left leg back, and we'll start our first rep now. 1 and 2, 3, pushing up through your heel. 4, trying to keep our back straight up and down. It's gonna want to come forward. That's okay if it comes forward a little bit, but just try and correct yourself there. All right, we're at 8, 9, and 2 more. Push through. 11 and 12. Perfect. Next, we'll go right into those deadlifts. So arms forward just slightly, but still our shoulder blades retracted. And we'll start our first rep now. Down, And come up. That's our first rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there at 6, and we'll start counting down from 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Good work. Those glutes and quads should be burning after that. That's awesome if they are. And we'll take a little 1-minute break. And as we're doing that, I'll show you our next 2 movements that we're going to be doing during our recovery. So, first one is going to be an overhead press. Following that same cadence as me. You're going to start forward, out, back down, and then forward again. So that'll be 1 repetition. The other exercise we're going to be doing is a bent over row. That's where you'll be down, just like kind of we were with that deadlift. We're right here, and all you're going to be doing, you can follow along your quadricep muscle, so your legs right here, bringing your weights up to your wrists, just like that. And you're going to feel this, maybe a little bit in your biceps, but where we're targeting is right into our back. So it'll look like you're right here, right about there is what we want those to look like. Targeting that big latissimus dorsi muscle. Okay, let's get started here in 10 seconds. So we'll come up, and what we'll do for that starter, bring our weights up forward, and we'll start a repetition now. Out. And that's 1. These are going to burn those arms, burn those shoulders, but in a good way, a good burn. There you go. That's only 3, 4, 5, almost halfway there. Good work, everyone. 6, halfway, and we'll count down from 6 now. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Bring it back down. Good work. Shoulders are going to be burning now, and we'll go into those bent over rows. You'll be right here. Back is nice and flat, and we'll start now. So 1, 2, 3. Keep our heads up as we're doing this, so we're not bending over like that. Feet about shoulder width. And that was 5, 6, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Take a 1-minute rest, recover. Maybe roll out your shoulders a little bit, arm circles like so. As we're doing this, forward and back. It's a good burn today. It's a really good one to do. You've celebrated the 4th of July this past weekend. Really good thing to get back into it here. Get back onto your routine. Good. And big circles like that. Perfect. And we'll start here in about 15 seconds. So bring our weights up. And let's start on that first repetition. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, third of the way through it. 5, 6, good work, halfway. 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, that's it. Good work, everyone. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. I know it's hard, but y'all did great in doing that. So let's go into that bent over row. Feet about shoulder width. Head slightly tilted up. And we'll start our first rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back nice and flat, 6, shoulder blades together, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, that's it, 11, and on this 12th one, let's hold up, good, and back down, perfect. 1 minute recovery here. Do some shoulders, do some back slaps too. Good work. Arm circles forward, arm circles back. A nice good strength workout. Get back into the work week. Coming into the week strong, right? And forward. Good work. You got about 15 seconds and then we're on to that last one. I don't know about you, but those shoulders are starting to feel it. We only got one more set though. And let's start with our arms to the side. So just like this. And we'll start now. 1, 2, keeping our glutes engaged as well and our abs engaged. Sorry to stop there, but it's an important thing to remember. That is 5, 6. Oh boy, here we go. Last half here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good work. And 1. Good work. Okay. And we'll turn to the side. Push those hips back. Nice flat back as we're doing this. And we'll start on that first repetition. 1, 2. Shoulder blades together. Always. That's 4, 5, 6. Don't let your head drift forward and looking down the floor. Keep your head up, protect your neck. 8, 9, 10, and let's hold up here for these last 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, and back up for the last rep. Hold. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let them down. And let's have a 1 minute recovery here as we're getting ready for our other set here. So next what we're going to be doing is we call them tap push-ups with a plank. Okay, so we'll go tap push-ups right into a plank. So the way those tap push-ups look is you can either be up like that, or you can bring your knees down, cross your feet like that. Either way, you want to have your core engaged. So the entire time our abs are working as we're doing that. Okay? So what this will look like though is when you lower your chest down, bring your hands up slightly off the ground so you get that back activation in there. Come back to the floor and then push up. So down, bring your hands up, back down to the floor, just like that. So, as we're doing this, there we go. Core activated, hands slightly off, so you're gonna feel that in your back at that time, and then push back up. The next, we're gonna do a 30-second plank. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You can be on your elbows like that, or up on your hands like that. So let's start. And so if you want to do the full knees off the floor, that's fine. You can also keep your feet, your knees on the floor, whichever you prefer, whichever you're comfortable with. So let's do 12. And down, hands up, onto the floor, and that's 1. 2, 3. Every time you bring those hands up, bring those shoulder blades even closer together. 4, 5, 6, halfway there, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Get ready for that plank. I'll set the timer here. Get onto your elbows. Get onto your elbows, and we'll be right here. Keeping our glutes engaged and our abs engaged. You're already 15 seconds in. I know that was a short 15 seconds, right? And 3, 2, 1. Take a quick break. Get some recovery. You kind of hang out on the floor if you want. That's totally fine. You can get back up and walk around a little bit to get that heart rate back up. But those tap push-ups are a new exercise that we haven't done quite yet in our strength class, so I hope you like them. It's a great way to get the chest. Obviously, when you're doing your push-ups, the chest and triceps involved, but then also when we bring those hands up, you're gonna feel that into your back as well. And that's a good way to do a tiny motion, tiny movement there to engage your back. So, we'll get back into position here. And we'll start those push-ups here in 3, 2, 1. Lower your chest to the floor. Hands up. Back onto the floor. And that's 1. 2, 3. Good work. 4, 5, 6, halfway there. We'll count down from 6, 6, 5, 4. Keep those abs strong. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, let's go onto our elbows, or you can go onto your wrists, whatever you prefer. The timer starts now for that 30-second plank. We'll be right here. Another way to make it more challenging is to have your hands parallel with each other rather than crossing like this. It forces you to really squeeze those abs as we're doing this. 5 seconds left. Good work, everyone. Good. Okay. One more set after this of those. And then we'll get on to our next exercise. It's a good strength day today, everyone. Good work. Get those. We got one more exercise after these two. And then you can be on your way, tackling the rest of your 4th of July work week. If you allow yourself to recover, grab a drink of water if you need. We're going to start back up here in about 15 seconds. Okay, let's get into position. Knee or foot push-ups, whatever you prefer. And let's go into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good work, everyone. And we're going to start counting back down from 6. That's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. And we'll start that timer. For the planks, you can go on your elbows or on your wrists, whichever you prefer. Core is engaged, glutes are engaged, our back is as straight as the board. You could rest a plate of food on there and it wouldn't spill. Good work. 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Wow. Planks. So fun, right? Okay, so next one we're going to do, let's get some ab work going. Got about 12 minutes left. Let's make these 12 minutes count. We've done this exercise before in our previous classes, but I like it so much because it's so great for the core and for your back. So we'll start off with a dead bug. You're going to bring your arms up. Feet starting on the floor. Go into a pelvic tilt, so squeeze your abs, flatten your back onto the ground, and bring your left leg down and right arm down together and back up. So this is like the, you want to call it the moderate version of this. If you still can't seem to flatten your back when you're doing this, so you're feeling your back is start arching up, go with a march style. Or what you're doing with that is you're bringing your left arm back with your right knee and vice versa. If that's too easy for you, then bring your knees up and don't let your feet, or don't ever let your feet touch the ground. This is the more advanced version of it. I don't want you doing this if you can't keep your back from arching off the ground. So let's start. We'll do 12 total reps, nice and slow, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, really squeeze your abs. 5, don't let your lower back arch up off the ground. Nice strong backs, nice strong abs. That's 8, 9, 12, perfect. And what you'll do, you'll flip back over. We'll go on our wrist like this. Squeeze your abs, so really squeeze. And now we're gonna do a donkey kick, so you're gonna bring your foot up towards the ceiling, trying to keep your abs engaged the whole time and your hips level. So, if you had a tray of food right on your hips, trying to keep that level every time we bring our heels up towards the ceiling. So, let's start, and we'll alternate each side. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, head up, 5, 6, good work, halfway there, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and one more on that right side, and 12, good work. And we're gonna flip right back over into those dead bugs, okay? Lay down, squeeze your abs, and left leg down with our right arm, and back up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keeping your abs nice and tight, 8, 9, 10, if that back wants to come up off the floor, really squeeze your abs, flatten it to the floor, and 12, perfect. Let's flip over and do those donkey kicks again. Up on our wrists, or you can go on your hands as well, whichever you prefer. Really, before you do any movement, keep your abs engaged. We don't want any instability going back and forth. And let's begin. Left leg up. 1, right leg up. 2, making sure we squeeze our glute at the top. Squeeze. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be sure to bring your head up. Caught myself gazing down at the floor. 8. Look up. Help protect your neck more. 9, 10, 11, and last one, 12. Okay, one more round of those dead bugs, and then we'll go on to a nice little stretch session, a short stretch session, but we'll hit the good muscles here after this. So go right into the dead bugs. Arms up, flat your left leg, and right arm back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good work, everyone. 9. Keep those abs strong. Don't let that lower back come off the floor. 10, 11, and 12. There you go. Let's flip it around. Last set of the donkey kicks. And we're gonna do something different. Let's do all reps on one leg, and then we'll switch to the other. So, left leg first. We'll do 6 since we're doing 12 total. 1 on the left, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your leg up there. Really squeeze that left glute. And lower back down. And then one more. Hold. Keep holding. Squeeze your left glute. And we'll slowly lower back down. Good work. Let's do 6 on the other side. So right side. Nice and slow. That's 1. 2, don't let your abs get lazy. Keep flexing those abs. 3, 4, and hold up there for 5. Keep squeezing your right glute and back down and back up. Keep squeezing your right glute. Good, good. And lower back down. Great work. Let's do some stretches to help us recover. Let's have you stand up. And we'll do a standing hamstring. So, left leg in front, left toe pointing towards the ceiling. I just want you to come down, keeping our back nice and flat. So it really targets that hamstring. And just hold. We're going to hold right here. Start feeling any tension in that lower back. Flatten your back, squeeze your abs, come up a little bit more, rather than having to go all the way down like that. Good. Good. Feel that stretch all the way through your left hamstring. We'll stand back up, and let's go to the right side. So right leg forward. Toe pointed towards the ceiling. Push your hips back until you feel that stretch in your right hamstring, and just stop. Stay there. Keeping your back flat. Core engaged, so our abs are still tight. They never get a break, do they? That's good. The more we can train our core to activate it at the proper times, the less back pain, the stronger we'll be, the more functional our movement will be. Always training our core to stabilize at the right times and activate at the right times is so important. And we'll stand back up. Next one. Do a hip flexor stretch. So right leg forward or left leg forward. Back right leg is straight. Bring our arm over and rotate your shoulder back. You'll feel that all the way through your right hip flexor, keeping your core engaged and your right glute engaged. So squeeze here, squeeze on that right glute. We're just gonna hold here. Good. And let's go to the other side. So right leg forward, left leg is straight behind us. Squeeze our left glute, squeeze our abs. Bring our left arm over and rotate our shoulder back. Fill that all the way through our left hip flexor. Well, today was a great one. I hope you all got a good pump in. You feel like you really did good. You had a good workout. This wasn't an easy one, and I appreciate you all coming in and joining me in strength training. So everyone, have a great day and welcome back to work. If you had a nice long weekend, we'll see you next time.